Now it's time to talk a little bit of pick six action, which I had a winning week last week, trying to hang around. I'm in that mid 200 range out of about, 1,500 people, however many people were in the contest, trying to move up this week. But now it's time to bring in our first lady of football, Kelsey Kramer, to talk a little bit of pick six action, but also her Atlanta Falcons are on deck tonight to go up against the Carolina Panthers. What's good out there, Kelsey?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good.
It's going very well out here. Atlanta last week gives you another nice game where, you say, hey, we won the game. Oh, my God, we didn't win the game. One of those, right?
Almost had it. Of course, they found a way to lose, but at least we're, keeping the entertainment out there.
Hey, that entertainment is what it's all about, and only Atlanta seems to do this. So I guess when Atlanta eventually wins something, which I guess they have to theoretically or I guess mathematically over the next 100 years, somebody down in Atlanta actually has to win a championship, whether it be the Dogs out in Georgia or if it's just the Atlanta Braves. I don't know. The Atlanta Hawks, maybe not. Maybe one of the next 100 years, those Atlanta teams could get it. But by the way, tonight, you got a good shot at victory tonight, Kelsey. Opened up at 3, down to 1.5. You should have won last week. You won the week before. Is this the week that the Falcons turn it all around? Are we looking at a side in this game, a total? What's on Kelsey's mind for her Atlanta Falcons?
I am looking at the under here.
For what now? Why are we looking at the under specifically here with that Atlanta defense? Give me the nuts and bolts on this.
Okay, well, Atlanta's defense has been looking a lot better past 3 weeks. They've only allowed 23 points. McCaffrey isn't playing, so they don't have to worry about that. And the Falcons have won on the road 3 out of the 4 – not on the road, on the road to Carolina, yes. 3 out of the 4 last 4 meetings. Yes, sorry. Yep. But – the under here is at 51, so I think that's a little too high. So we're going with the under. I like Carolina. I like Falcons. I can't really pick here. I'm wearing a Panthers jersey.
Hold on.
What is going on here?
This is treason in this area. If I come on in a Cowboys jersey, my wife, my child, and my next door neighbors will yank me off of the. This is treasonous right here. It's treasonous.
No, it's like a superstition thing. Like I do love Carolina. I lived in Raleigh for a year, but. Shut up, Donnie.
Kyle, let's talk about this right now. Do we have treason going on the sportsbookreview.com airwaves right now?
We have absolute treason. If I was in a Seattle Seahawks jersey, my friend would walk through the door. We're going to go golfing right after this video. He would come through and beat me with my own driver if I had a Russell Wilson jersey on right now.
The dogs will be barking in the background repeatedly for this show, right?
I will cut her some slack because her dog is named after Christian McCaffrey. So. And he is a sweet boy.
Even more treason right here.
He plays the harmonica. That's like the only thing. Okay. Let's keep moving. No. Well, are we going to talk prop bets now or later?
No, we're going to talk prop bets a little bit later, but I do like the transition there to keep it moving. I hear you on that. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about those Titans last week. Coming all the way back from the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to take it to overtime and Gostkowski with another missed kick. So now we're going to take on an easier foe. Last week you go up against arguably the top-rated defense. Now you go up against arguably the worst defense. Which way are we going here in this tilt between the Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals?
You got to like the Titans here. Yeah, COVID-19 has had nothing on these guys. So,
sure.
Yep.
And then Ryan Tannehill, he's a future MVP quarterback. I like him a lot. Joe Burrow, he's a great rookie. He doesn't have the help he deserves. He's going to keep Cincy close, but Titans win. I have them at 5.5.
Yeah, no, it makes sense to win by a touchdown. But I do, you know what? I could probably transition that because I like the fact that you had COVID. I'm going to call the Bengals defense COVID-19 for the rest of the year because my bank account loves that defense for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they do seem to be getting worse and worse as it moves forward. So I can't fault you for that. They will win this game, the Titans. We'll see if they can win that game by a touchdown or more. Now we're talking little Tua Tagovailoa. We're talking about the Rams had an easy victory over the Chicago Bears at home. Now they fly to Miami. Not a lot of fans in the stands, but they will be energized for this one for Tua. Are we looking for a Tua upset? Are we going to take Jared Goff? Is there going to be some pace in this game? What are we looking forward to in this game between the Dolphins and the Rams?
Don't you hate the over-under, so you probably hate all my picks this week, but I'm taking the under 6.5 here. Kyle, I'm glad we're finally on the same page with something. Well, I don't know. Actually, I trust Donnie more, I think. But
well, you should. 100%. Wow. Come on. Don't be ridiculous here.
Still, I'm on too much caffeine. I'm sorry. But anyway, the Rams are coming off a short rest. Tua is starting, so we don't know what we're going to get, which is a crazy time for him to be starting since the Rams defense is incredible. Well, for the most part, incredible. Dolphins, I know I talked trash on them last week, but I go back and look and I'm like, okay, wow, they're actually good. They don't have as many weapons on defense, but I think this is going to be a battle, especially a lot of hype in Miami with Tua. Keep the score low, under 46.5.
Let's keep going. Well, how about in Cleveland? Let's take a look at this game between the Raiders, because we do know that they have two really good offensive lines, two quarterbacks that can be boom or bust. This was nice for a total. You have some weapons at wide receiver. The Raiders don't have the greatest defense, but neither does the Cleveland Browns, but also maybe given a hobbled Myles Garrett in this game. Taking a look at this game between the Browns and the Raiders, what are we looking at here, Kelsey?
At first, I was looking at the over, but now the weather is going to be rainy and cold, so I'm taking the Browns. OBJ is not in, but Baker Mayfield showed he can connect with Higgins and Peoples-Jones. Is that it? Peoples-Jones?
Yep, he's a Peoples man.
He's a man of the people. That's me, too.
The Raiders have allowed, I don't know what they're ranked at, but they've allowed tons of points. I love the over, but again, the weather, so I'm going to go with the Browns on this one, even though I don't really like this game anymore.
Yeah, that weather makes it tough.
So who's the pick on this game? What are we going with?
She's going with Cleveland.
Cleveland.
So we're believing in Cleveland. Okay, I like this. It's not a bad play because I think Baker Mayfield will be able to come to play. We'll see if that weather conditions add into this game. And let's go out west into Kyle's neck of the woods. Oh. Seattle playing. The 49ers are playing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle. It wasn't too long ago where whenever the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks play, it was must-see TV, two absolutely rocking and rolling defenses, two good offenses getting after it. You're still going to get some of that this week because I think we get a good game. Seattle favored anywhere between 2.5 and 3 in that range. What are we looking at in this battle of the NFC West here, Kelsey?
Well, Niners, I'm sorry, Kyle. Jimmy G on the road is unstable. Debo's out. Chris Carson's back for the Hawks. Russell Wilson, what we saw last week is not how he usually plays. He usually doesn't give turnovers to people as easy as McDonald's. So I'm sticking with Seattle here. And, Seattle, Russell, -3.
All right, how about some Monday night football action? Tampa Bay and Tom Brady coming to the Big Apple, and really, we don't really know what we're going to expect or who we're even going to get in the lineup specifically for the New York Football Giants offensive line. Are we going Tampa Bay? Did you love what you see with Daniel Jones versus the Eagles last week? How are we going in this game?
Daniel Jones is king of turnovers.
Yeah, he is.
Torch the Raiders. I don't know what they're going to do to the Giants. I don't like this Monday night game. I don't think it's going to be fun to watch. I'm taking the Bucks -10. I don't know how you can't do that. So
Kyle, how can't you do this, Kyle?
You got a good number at -10. I'm just saying there's a little nerve share. I think Tampa Bay beats them by 2 touchdowns, but I will say watch out for the weapons available to Tom Brady. But then you look at the other side. Is there a team? I mean, maybe the Colts that Tom Brady hates more than the Giants. I saw that in the chat too, and it's a great point. I do think he puts a beating on him. But watch out, Mike Evans may not be the great DFS play that night that everyone thinks he is with that James Bradbury shadow coverage. I saw a question in the chat about a GPP, Robbie Anderson or DJ Moore. I like them both against that Falcons secondary. The Falcons secondary can't stop anyone in my DraftKings lineup. I have them both. If you're looking for some value, I do like Russell Gage for some value against that cover 3 defense in Carolina. And Brian Hill, the backup running back for Atlanta at 2,200 on DraftKings, could be one of those sneaky tournament plays. If he gets in the end zone, can set you over the top in that football game.